At the time of this video, I'm only level 4 in the game because, you know, what do I have to do with my life? A lot has happened with Nintendo in the past week with the launch of Pokémon GO, which increased the company's share value by $7.5 billion. Pokémon GO has more daily active users than Twitter, Tinder. This is the biggest US mobile game in history, surpassing Candy Crush Saga. The launch of the game has even had to be delayed in Japan because the server capacity can't handle the huge surge of users upon launch. All in all, Pokémon GO is a pretty simple concept. You roam around the real world, throwing out Pokeballs to catch Pokemon, and there's a little bit more to it. There's a combat aspect where you can go and conquer other areas amongst 3 choosable teams. You can go by Pokestops that are basically just real-world locations where you can get items for the game. This all brings up an interesting idea, which is that if a game like Pokémon GO can do so well, what happens when a game comes out that has more depth and complexity or content to it that people can really sink their teeth into? Granted, the social aspect of this is a big part of it as well. People have been flooding local public parks in droves, united and bonded together by the common cause of catching Pokemon. So even aside from the muggings and the crime that's happened a little bit as people are made vulnerable from playing the game, this is still a huge positive thing that's going on right now. As gamers, have we overlooked the importance of mobile games? I'm speculating that maybe we have. You know, we've kind of always thought that mobile games are just going to be subject to the whimsy of the casual mass market crowd. But maybe that's not the case. Maybe there's an opportunity here to really expand mobile gaming in a way that we've never seen before. Maybe if Nintendo is going to add additional content, trading in the game, perhaps expanding other dimensions of this whole augmented reality concept and going places in the real world to find different things in the game, maybe if they're building on that idea, there's a lot of potential there for a whole lot of increased engagement. It used to be that in order to play games, you had to be sitting on a couch in a living room, and then if you wanted to play games with other people, they had to be there with you on that couch, playing the same console, right? And then the internet kind of came along and has created a lot of these separations by technology. Now people have this thing that's sort of bringing them together in a different way. The massive success of Pokémon GO has probably even taken Nintendo by surprise, and this is probably going to signal a big giant shift for them as far as where their direction is going. They're going to be getting into mobile games in a huge new way. Many are even speculating that they're going to go into PC games in the distant future, but definitely, for sure, if a game increases your net share value as a public company by $7.5 billion, you would be really silly to ignore that. So I promise you, Pokémon GO, we're barely even scratching the surface with what Nintendo has planned. They either have plans already, or they're getting ready to have some serious, huge mega plans. Augmented reality and virtual reality are going to take us in huge new directions, and here in the year 2016, we've only barely started to see the very, very beginning of what's possible. Pokémon GO demonstrates, without a doubt, unequivocally, that this is a future direction in games. Augmented reality is going to be a serious tech going forward, and we've yet to see some of the best ideas come forward for this. All this being said, I hope Nintendo goes some brand new directions with Pokémon GO. I hope they add trading and other modes to keep people involved with the game. I honestly haven't even had that much time to play it myself. I'm way behind the rest of the internet. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more coverage of Pokémon GO going forward in the future, remember to like this video, share with your friends on social media, and subscribe. I'll see you next time.